Hello there, my little one. I've got something very special to show you today. The company Maono reached out to me and they asked if I wanted to try out one of their microphones. And I said yes. And I'm very excited to show you today. I was gifted the Wave T5 lavalier microphone, and I've been wanting to get a lavalier microphone for quite some time, so I can still record my voice, the standard microphones that I use, but then I can also attach little lavalier microphones, perhaps around my camera if I'm doing a hairplay video and I've got a wig set up, or I could also attach the lavalier mics to my wrists so I can record those delicious, crinkly, high-quality noises up close to my hands that I wouldn't necessarily always be able to pick up with the two microphones near my mouth. So let me show you the microphones. These are two teeny tiny little lavalier mics. They are so incredibly light. The cool thing about Maono is that they set to provide high quality recording instruments for the average content creator. So you're still going to have very high quality products. However, the price tag is very reasonable. So let's check this out. For the main part of the video, I will be attaching these to my wrists, and I'll be making little noises on my dress, my hair, so you can really get a good look at what kind of sounds these can provide. If you're interested in getting one of these lavalier mics for yourself, please check out the links below and use my code CLOVER for 12% off. So first of all, we've got the case, and I was surprised at how sturdy it felt. The lid is magnetic, and inside there's a spot to put the individual lavalier microphones, and then the little device that connects to either your camera or your phone. And this charges them, which is really great. So the lights down here signify how much charge there is. I find that really convenient. It does seem very high quality. The microphone itself came in this case, a nice traveling case. I like the sleek black, their logo here. So inside the case, you've got everything that you need in here. Comes with a couple of windbreakers. These are gonna look so cute. Look at that. Just a tiny little windbreaker. Let's have a peek. Oh, they're so soft. So it looks like it only comes with the one windbreaker. I just found the second little windshield here. So it does come with two. Nice. Isn't that cute? It's so teeny. Little chapeau. I'm just gonna put this back in here. Okay. Then you have these two little adapters here, and these go in your phone. So you have a USB-C, and then they have one for the old iPhones as well. So this makes it so you can still have really high quality audio while recording video from your phone, which is very convenient and probably quite good for those who tend to just record on their iPhones to post on TikTok or Instagram. I don't know if a lot of other lavalier mics do that, but I remember about a year ago when I was trying to look for a lavalier mic, it did seem like you needed an external device to record it all, so this is very convenient and easy. And then we have a couple of clips here, so if you're not looking to use the magnets, they have two tiny little clips. So it's good to have some options. I'm not sure when you would want to use the clips over the magnets, but they are here if you prefer it. They also have a couple of little cords, so you can hang this around your neck instead, if you'd prefer. I do think that the magnets make it really sleek and invisible. They also have all these little stickers that you can put on the front of the lavalier microphone. So, for an example, if you don't want the company name to be on it, you can use one of these stickers. If you want it to have a cute little face instead, a little heart. That way, if you're wearing a white shirt and you want the lavalier mic to be a bit more hidden, you can put a white sticker on it instead. I think it's neat that they have so many options. The little faces are pretty cute. What do you think of these ones? I like this. I'm doing a peach video soon, which is why I have these peachy nails. They're very long, so it's hard not to tap on things when you've got these claws. Which one would you pick if you had to use one of these stickers? That's a great choice. So another thing that I'll show you is this nice sleek bag that it comes with too. So for anything that you don't want to put in the case, you can use this bag. Soft, shiny bag. Something cool about this microphone is that it does have AI assisted noise cancellation. That will be very useful for around where I live because it's very loud here. There's always so much traffic noises in the background, and I take a lot of time to edit my audio so that it's not very audible. So having the microphones auto tune out certain things in real time will be very convenient for when I'm editing my footage. There are different levels of noise cancellation that you can use. They also have a very convenient mute button should you want it. Also, you must tell me what kind of videos you'd like me to make now that I have a lavalier microphone. Okay, so if there's anything in particular that you'd like to hear, please do let me know. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to attach the microphones to my wrists now. I'm going to record some tingly noises for you. However, just again, if you'd like to get one of these lavalier microphones, please check out the link below and use the code CLOVER for 12% off. Thank you so much for listening, my little sweet ones. Okay, so I've got them attached to my wrists now. I used a couple of hair elastics, and I found the perfect use for the clips. Just clipped right on there. They're not going anywhere. So let's make some ASMR, shall we? First, I'm just going to scratch my dress a little bit. I have the microphones on the highest setting. I believe there are 4 different settings on the microphone. Just scratching. toward using these microphones, where I ought to be putting them, what sensitivity level I should be using, moving. The peachy nails kind of match the flower here on my dress. That's very close. That's funny. Very good. So I just want you to relax for me. Relax. I know with lavalier microphones, people generally tend to be more soft-spoken rather than choosing to whisper. So we'll see what needs to be done with these guys. I do tend to like to do a mixture of both. It feels somehow more natural that way. Oh, head scratches feel so nice. Growing out the sides of my head because they were shaved before. So I have these really awkward, like half-length hair strands. These guys, you see them? Should hopefully be just a few more months before they're like more normal length. Where they're not sticking out all over the place. What if we play with my necklace for a bit? Can you hear that? Fixing this. My hair backwards should be sort of. Good. Get a little less crazy. Still look kind of crazy. How does it look? You tell me. Good. Hopefully that looks alright. Okay. Just pulling on the necklace. Pulling on the necklace. We tap my earring. Can you hear that? Let me grab something. Okay. I've got this favorite of mine. Let's see. What if I came over to you? Should I measure your face? Let me see. Go from the top down. Okay. 30 centimeters. Should I get your nose? Get your nose here. So go maybe from about here. Go down to about there. 13 inches or centimeters, gosh. Okay, let's go along the bridge here. So first the narrower part of the bridge. It's 4 centimeters. Let's go just down here a little bit. Okay, we're gonna go here. About 5 centimeters. Okay, so now I'm gonna get your eyes. Alright. So 4 centimeters. 4.2 centimeters. Okay. Let's do your eyebrows. Okay, just gonna come up here. Just gonna go. Put this around here. Okay. I'm sorry if you can hear a bunch of traffic. It's a big pain in the butt, isn't it? I do not live in a quiet place. Okay. So, just twist this a little bit. So, it's about 6.5 centimeters. There. About 7 centimeters on the other side. Do you want me to fix that? Your eyebrows are a bit uneven. Do you want me to pluck your eyebrows a little bit? Okay, well let me just pluck, 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 pluck. Okay. Still a little off. Pluck, pluck. The tail's just a bit. Pluck, pluck. A little bit longer. A little bit longer there. Okay. That's looking better. Pluck, 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 pluck. Okay. Pluck, pluck. I think I might have overplucked. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna have to go on this side now. Just a few little plucks, okay? I just really need to fix my mistake because you don't want to have uneven brows. Even if I take away quite a bit of the tail, you can always just draw on a bit of the tail. But if it's super uneven, you're not gonna like it. So let me just go here. Just gonna pluck, 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 pluck. Okay. Pluck. Pluck. That is looking quite nice, really. To be honest, the shorter brow kind of matches me. Because it's shorter, it's a bit more of a straighter brow now. You can always, make the tail a little bit sharper if you want. Kind of dramatize the arch a little bit more, but I mean, I think that looks really good. And now they're both about 5.5 centimeters. What do you think? Do you like that? Is that okay? Do you want me to draw on the, yeah? Okay, let me grab my brush. Okay, I'm here. So, I've got this palette. Okay. Soft palette. And this little brush. And the spoolie, too. And I'm just going to use the shape that I use for my brows most of the time. And that's this end game. So, first of all, I'm going to have to brush your brows, okay? So, I'm going to put this aside. You don't have to be holding that. Okay, so I'm just going to come over here. I'm just going to brush your brows. Okay. Does that tickle? Okay, just brushing your brows upwards. I just want to see the shape of your brows. Okay. Yeah. Just want to look at the shape of those brows. Okay. Very good. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go up, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm just filling in the eyebrow here. Just filling it in. Okay. Just going to shape the tail. Okay. Now with the tail, do you want it a bit more straighter across? Do you want there to be more of an arch and for it to come down further? How'd you like it? Okay, you can do that. Okay, just shape. Okay. Okay. Go some more to the other side, making sure that it's symmetrical. Okay. Just gonna fill in the eyebrows. Okay. Very nice. You don't have too much patchiness or anything like that. Just gonna still make it look quite natural. Okay. Just going to shape that tail. Okay. I think that really flatters the rest of your face shape. Yeah. Opens your eyes a bit. Makes the brow a little less heavy. Okay. Let me just measure that again. Okay. Just the wrong side. Okay. Okay, now bring that back to one of them both to be at 6, I think. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. See this side. Very good. Okay, you look great. Yeah. You look like a model now, so it's amazing what a good pair of brows can do. I don't really have eyebrows. Mine are very thin, almost non-existent, so I've got to draw them on. Well, thank you for sitting so still. I appreciate it. I hope it wasn't too painful having to sit so still for so long. Okay, let me just do a couple more. Just to make sure that I measured this correctly. Going down to the inner corner of the brow, down to your eye. Yep. Good. And then the corner of your outer eye going out. corner. Just rotate this a bit. Yeah, that's exactly where we want it. And then the middle. Okay, yeah. I think I did a pretty decent job. And then when you do your own brows, you're welcome to do it however you'd like. If you'd like certain shapes, or if you want them to be a bit bolder, it's up to you. This aside. So, I am going to end it there because my camera has been overheating. I need to just charge extra batteries so I can just pop a new one in. Because especially as it tends to get a little bit warmer, because this room is insulated quite well, so it kind of heats up a lot. In the spring, summer, and a bit of the fall sometimes, it can get quite warm in here, and the camera just kind of overheats, battery overheats. Thanks again for listening to this video. I try out a new microphone. I hope you don't mind that I'm kind of talking about a gifted product. I don't often do sponsored or kind of gifted content related videos, but I was really happy when Maono reached out to me and about a microphone, because that's so me. It's really nice to work with companies that have microphones. Such an ASMR thing, isn't it? So you take very good care of yourself, my friend. You have a wonderful day. Drink a nice cool glass of water. Treat yourself to a little snack. You cozy yourself up tonight and have a wonderful sleep, okay? Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all your support. And I hope that you have